I really believe that technology infused in our curriculum enhances and markets our students, gets them ready to be 21st century learners.
In multimedia, students learn the basics of filming and music editing. Not only do they get to learn about technology, they get to create their own movies, music, and even compete in competitions. Students also see the importance of using technology in the classroom.
Technology has made my learning easier by having the answers or information just a click away.
Breaking news, there's drama at a local Omaha middle school.
This is Beverage Magnet Middle School, home of the global studies and the arts.
And even still today, I can remember her first and last name, and I could see her face so clearly because I didn't stand up and say something to the rest of the friends. So I was equally as much a bullier or a bully as those people who were making the comments. And even today, it really bothers me.
Yeah, I was bullied a little bit in school, in particular, because I was younger than my classmates.
My title, I'm the social studies supervisor for Omaha Public Schools.
Some schools are cutting out the social studies curriculum. Why do you think we should keep it in our school?
Without social studies in your curriculum, I think people have a harder time understanding how the world around them works, and I definitely think people have a harder time understanding about other people and how to interact with them. You got to think about history and how important it is to learn from the past so that we don't make the same mistakes that people before us. That's why history is important.
No, it's not balanced. It's carbohydrate / grain heavy.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Hi, Sam Huff here with some hot facts. According to the Omaha Public Schools Nutritional Services website, a middle school lunch cannot exceed over 700.
The entree with the most calories is the student favorite, Macho Nacho, ending at 480 calories.
Some teenagers take it to heart and end their lives because of these horrible, nasty comments. The saying that we all grew up hearing, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me," is false. Many people end their lives because of horrible comments like these.
Annually, we celebrate the Korean New Year. We do it twice a year, the Korean New Year and the Korean Mother's Day, where the Korean from all over, the U.S. can gather, have fellowship with one another, where we can preserve the Korean culture and be able to fellowship with one another. We have a Korean community here in Omaha called Korean Society of Nebraska, and we have our own office where the Korean, a lot of Korean, they would go there for help. For example, like letters, like bills and all kind of stuff, and they will get help there. And I think that it's a very good access for them to get help.
I think that students today kind of have a more difficult time interacting face to face. It's really easy to say something anonymously over text message or leave a Facebook message, but it's really difficult when they're confronted with some of the things that they've typed up rather than, having to say it in person, face to face. It's easy to say things that you wouldn't normally say. So I think that they like this whole idea of being anonymous and being able to say whatever they want to say and not really thinking of the consequences. I think that people are less caring or sympathetic. Like if I'm going to sit here and call you a name, I'm going to look at you and know that it's had an impact. But when I'm just typing it up on a computer screen and, pressing enter and watching it go into cyberspace, I have no idea the effect that it's had on the person that receives it. So the effect can be the same, but I don't know that.
Welcome to NHN News. I'm Sarah. Today we're going to be discussing patent trolling. Patent trolls are people who rack up vague patents for the sole purpose of suing big companies instead of their intended purpose of protecting inventions. To get a patent, the trolls get a lawyer to help out the forms. Once the forms are filled out, however, almost half the patents are granted. This is in part due to the patent office being overwhelmed and not having nearly enough resources to thoroughly investigate every patent claim.
Our main focus today, we're going to be talking about, though, is how you build buildings. And how you build buildings is all about the architecture of a building. A company that focuses on the architecture of a building is LEED.
What does LEED mean to you?
LEED is a rating system, stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design.
And the purpose of LEED is to encourage buildings to be good to the environment. By doing that, they rank a building on how good they are to the environment. And the highest ranking system is LEED Platinum. And a place that plans on being LEED Platinum in Omaha is the new TD Ameritrade headquarters.
Over the past 20 years, obesity rates have been steadily rising. Some critics blame this on McDonald's and other fast food restaurants. We created this PowerPoint to find out if those concerns are true. We interviewed Miss Clokey, a local science teacher, about the topic.
Do you believe that McDonald's is making their foods healthier?
I feel like they are trying to offer healthier options where you have the choice.
I think it's important to learn about the Holocaust because the Holocaust is, of course, about a Jewish tragedy, but it's also for people to know that those kind of things can happen, and this is a way for people to be aware and make sure that it never happens to any other group of people. It was definitely a Jewish experience, but we can learn not only about what to do to protect ourselves, but also to learn that there is enough cruelty and evil in the world, and we need to be able to stand and fight against it.
I think that we should learn about the Holocaust. Most
Uganda is a small African country in the east. Half of its population is under 18. It is one of the poorest countries and has one of the highest birth rates in the world. In Uganda, the adoption process only takes months compared to China's many years. Uganda holds 2.4 million orphans. With so many children, worries of human trafficking are high. Is Uganda a safe place to adopt from?
Yes, Uganda is very much a safe place to adopt from. The orphanages that I observed had a good background screen for the kids that were going to come in, and then anyone who's going to volunteer, first of all, and then any potential parents.